Hello everyone, it's Natalie and I'm back. I'm here to do your weekly reading and this is for Sagittarius. So this is the week of April 28th, 2019, and so what I'm doing is I'm doing a weekly reading and doing like an energy check for this week, and then I'm going to do the May readings. So let's just jump right into it and see what happens, right? Sagittarius, how are you, Sagittarius? What's good? What's good? What's funny? What's vivacious? What are you exploring? What's going on with you right now? What's your energy like? You have Jupiter that just went retrograde in Sagittarius, its home sign. What's that like for you, Sag? How are you doing? Okay. Let's see what's going on for you the week of April 28th for Sagittarius. Okay, got a couple cards. Oh, okay, so we're coming out really strong with something, Sagittarius. We've got the Tower card, a major arcana card, and we have the Two of Swords. So the Two of Swords is words, it's air, it's mental acuity, it's like a verbal manifestation of something going on. So I think this week there's something shocking about communication. Either you're going to say something, that's pretty Sagittarian, right? To say things that are just like and really shock people into their, that's Aquarius too, but really Sagittarius, because the verbosity, the verbose, whatever, it comes out and it's like, what? Who said that? The Sagittarius said that. So Sagittarius, I think the week of April 28th, I think you've got, now the Tower doesn't have to be horrible, it doesn't, okay, it looks really scary. And this is like divine intervention, this Tower card. So it could be, okay, this is what I think though. So the Two of Swords, this is exactly what it looks like. Being completely tied up and bound and between two, not being able to make a decision, not seeing that you're able to just go, However, paired with this Tower card, I think there's going to be a breakthrough. There's going to be a breakthrough through this deadlock. This is the deadlock. This is the, if you see the lightning bolt, it's struck this. These people thought that they were safe in this tower, Sagittarius. This tower, I'm going to be in this tower. Nothing's going to get me. I built everything to be completely secure. I have my great crown. I have my fancy clothes. Not fancy clothes. Nope, doesn't matter. This lightning bolt of truth or divine intervention, however you want to put it, whatever it is, struck the tower precisely. So if there's something this week, Sagittarius, that you didn't really know how it was going to resolve or what was going to resolve or what was going to happen or how things were going to change or how something was going to move forward, you might get this breakthrough this week. And into May, things are going to change up. Things are going to get different. Things are going to be different, and it's going to be different, and it's going to be shocking. It's going to be something sudden. Let's get some more information on it, but it's going to be sudden, and it's going to be unexpected, and it's going to be something that you did not instigate or have really much to do with, or much to do with in terms of bringing about. Like, I think it's going to be shocking to you just as much as it is to like whoever else is involved. And yeah, so that's like the best reading on that Tower card. Let's just see if there's, okay, that's like way too many cards. Hold on. I am going to take these three though before I pick those up. So we have the King of Swords. We have there's some on the floor, but there's like these three that are on the table. So these are the three that I'm taking. That's what I'm feeling. So we've got the King of Swords, which is, you remember the sword cards. Swords are words and mental agility and mental acuity. We have the Moon card, which is emotional chaos and illusion, delusion, creativity, inspiration sometimes, also deception. And we have one of my favorite cards in the entire deck, the Ace of Wands. I'll let you imagine why. But this can be something new, like a great new beginning, something, actually, the beginning of a creative endeavor. However, it being with these I'm reading these as kind of like a little trio, a little group. I think whatever this shocking thing has to do with, this deadlock that's being broken, this man might be involved, Sagittarius. This might be you. If this is you cutting through emotional chaos. It might be you being able to see through. Okay, if something like this happens, if there's a deadlock in a situation with you and other people, and this strikes, the Tower card strikes, everyone else could be running around like chickens without their heads, but you could be the one that's regaining some composure and some sort of logic and strategy. That could be you, or it could be someone in your life. Masculine, feminine, male, female, doesn't really matter. This is the energy that's coming through. Traditionally masculine, and it doesn't have to be in like male body, female, you know, whatever. You know how it is. Don't spaz out about it. It's just fluid. So you or someone around you in the situation. Now, I would be careful, because if this is not you, Sagittarius, if you're not this person, I would be wary of this person. I would be a little bit wary, because if you're like one of the people that's really affected by that Tower card and you're just blindsided by this, and you're the one that's not really able to see. Look at these howling dog and wolf, and then we have the crayfish crawling from the subconscious waters, and it's just like a very chaotic card. And if you're like, then this person could come in, get right to the heart of the matter, and walk away with, like, I don't know, everything or whatever it is. So I mean, this could be like an estate battle. This could be a family, like, I mean, it could be like anything. So you tell me what it is. You know more about it than I do. And then the Ace of Wands. I mean, this is kind of, I feel like the debris left over from, I feel like the debris left over from this shock, from this striking of the Tower, is going to make way for a new beginning. But it might or might not work to your favor. And we're going to draw some cards after I pick these up off the floor, because this break through the deadlock could be a great new beginning for this King of Swords. I don't know if that's you or if that's someone around you, and I don't know if they have your best interest at heart. So let me just, give me a second to gather these up. Bear with me. Okay, that came through really like, okay. Hold on, everybody. Hold your horses. Okay. So let me just do one quick shuffle. Actually, two more. I'm sorry. That's what it's saying. One and two for our next message and more information about the situation. Wow. Maybe some more information on this. Okay, Sagittarius, you have the Judgment card. If you look at this card, I mean, I can't wait to play this back and see what that looked like, because it felt like, so this is a really crazy, I can't believe this. I mean, I guess I have to believe it because it just happened, but I'm very shocked and surprised and startled that we're having the Judgment card, XX, 2 X's, 20, super interesting number. With this, we have 3 major arcana cards. So Sagittarius, something's happening with you this week that is like outside of your control, and your best bet is to react strongly to it. I'm gonna say that this is probably you. Be the king. Be the king. Male or female, doesn't matter. I don't care. Be the king. The Judgment card. If you look at this, this is Angel Raphael blowing the trumpet. Okay, he's blowing the trumpet. And see these little lines? That's like sound. That's like, wah. And all these people are the dead. The coffin lids have burst open, and they are rising to ascend. Now, why are they rising? They will not rise until they hear it. There's a really big element of audio, of sound, of music, of someone's voice, of words being spoken. There's something that has to do with audio and hearing that's significant. this week, April 28th, 2019, Sagittarius. And and someone's making a judgment. Someone's definitely making a clear cut, probably, you know, there's a big movement happening leading into May. This might not manifest on the physical plane until after May 4th, May 5th, that new moon in Taurus. However, this is why we're doing tarot videos on YouTube, so that you get the preview, you get the heads up of what's to come and how to prepare for it. So Sagittarius, get your everything in a row. I mean, because this new beginning, I think, is yours for the taking. I think whatever this is, you're going to capitalize on it. Whatever's about to blow up, it's been stewing. It's been stewing for a long time, Sagittarius. And when it finally pops off, you're going to be the smart King of Swords, right? You're going to be the smart King of Swords that comes in with your big, cool stave, and you're going to make a judgment call, and you're going to get it. You're going to get whatever the pieces are. Let's just get more information. What do we have to gain? Or what does this have to do with? Is this like, oh, it's a relationship. Oh my God, Sagittarius, are you falling in love? Is somebody falling in love? I hope so. Anyway. So, okay, Sagittarius, this is cool. All right, so we have a deadlock in your relationship situation. There's like indecision, or things being tied up, or just, it's just something that's really not moving forward. Something's not moving forward. Someone's not making a decision. Someone's not doing something, or both people are not doing anything. And then everything changes. Okay, the lightning strikes. It might not strike this week. It might strike next week. When is the 1, 2? Yeah, it might strike this week. It might, okay, so just keep that in mind. But you'll know it. This is something happening to you. You don't have to worry about this, because you'll know when it happens It's something outside of your control. It has nothing, you can't, okay, this is that Tower card, just breaking through the deadlock, okay, Sagittarius? Everybody else is losing their heads, running around without any kind of idea of what's really going on. No one else can think or see or feel clearly, except for you. Except for you, Sagittarius, because you are the King of Swords. I just made you the king, okay? Be the king. Be the king. Be the king. So, you're going to be the one who has their brains working still, okay? Because you watched this tarot video however many days ago, and you are completely prepared for this to happen, and you know what to do next because you already strategized, right? So, you have your strategy. You know what you're going to do. You know what you want. You know all of the people in place. You know how to come to an ethical decision. You have your own decision-making process because you're the King of Swords. You know how to make an assessment of all the information available, and then you know how to look at everyone who's involved. Then you know how to look at everyone who's going to be affected by all these different decisions, and then you know how to prioritize and make sure that everything that you're doing and all the decisions you're making are impacting I mean, you have your whole thing. You're the King of Swords. You're super on top of it. That's what you're doing. And through your strategizing, Sagittarius, you make your judgment call. Ooh, I love it. You make your judgment call, and then you know what? Then you make your offer. Then you begin. Then you apply for whatever. Then you take the action. You take the actual action, whether that's marriage, whether you're proposing to someone, okay, sorry. So this is the Six of Cups. And this is a major relationship card. This comes up a lot when this has to do with someone from your past. So this could be a deadlock of the past. This could be a long brewing situation with an ex, with someone you're still with, marriage partners, or for some of you that will be true. Some of you will have a breakthrough in a long-standing relationship, a long-term relationship. Others will have a breakthrough with someone that you're just getting to know, but who feels very familiar. This card is nostalgia. This card is someone from your past. This card is a past life association. This card is a soulmate. This is a past life soulmate. If you can see, they're children. There's an element of children with this card. There's this little boy is giving his cup of flowers, his bouquet of flowers, to this little lady, childhood friend. If you have any childhood friends, Sagittarius, this could be them. This could be one of them. And he's giving this to her before he kind of moves on to go and learn about the world. But it's just like a very winsome, sweet... It's very romantic, okay? So, Sagittarius, there could be this could have a situation that just has not been moving forward, and you're like, come on. Ugh. And then the Tower card comes in, fate comes in, because honestly, Sagittarius, you have 3 major arcana cards. And an ace. And an ace. You know how rare that is for an ace? I mean, there's 78 cards in the deck. I mean, this is kind of a big deal. I feel like everyone's going to have a really big May 2019. I feel like it, right? You feel it too? I know. So look at okay, so other people are going to be running around like, oh my God, everything's all blown up. Oh, and you're going to be the wise King of Swords in the position to make a judgment call in your best interest. And that's what I like about this. And it has to do with, you know, it could be a fertile new beginning, actually, Sagittarius. For those of you that are like in that space and you're ready and you're thinking about, you know, you kind of strategizing the rest of your life kind of thing. For some of you, it will mean children. Children, that's what I said. It will mean virility. I'm definitely getting masculine energy coming through here. So you're either a Sagittarius male watching, hey, or you are a Sagittarius female watching, hey, and you are dealing with some serious energy. So, all right, let's stop goofing around right there. So I asked what this had to do with this new beginning, and this came up. So it's a relationship. So let's get some more insight into this relationship, because there's something blowing up, and that's kind of interesting. Like, what has to blow up before something can come together? Oh God, this is dark, hard Sagittarius. Yay! Okay, so this is real love, Sagittarius. There's real love coming to you in May 2019 and April 28th, this week. This is your preparation week. This is the week that old accounts get really closed out for good, because something new and better is very fast on its way to you, because this is absolute inspiration. The Star card is the inspiration of the cosmos. And there's something that's really special waiting for you. There's some real magic waiting for you, Sagittarius. See that? Look at that. Oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. You have so much to look forward to. This is great. I mean, this relationship that you have to look forward, you should be getting it. You're probably already excited. But the relationship that you have to look forward to is really something that feeds your creativity and feeds your imagination and is very satisfying on another level. So yes, on a physical level, but also in the emotional area for you too, Sagittarius. And I see someone making the judgment. So keep this in mind. It could be you, or it could be this other person. And I'm going with that it's you, that you're the King of Swords. But for some of you, it won't be. For some of you, it will be the other person. And if it's the other person, Sagittarius, this other person really adores you. There's something if this is the other person, Sag, there's a deadlock with them that's broken completely through something happening to them that has nothing to do with you, maybe. You know, I mean, it's just something that something happens, and it's not like you instigate it, you can't ruin it, you can't mess with it. It's just kind of like a divine timing type of thing that strikes them. They go through some like, emotional upheaval through the moon card, and then they get their heads back on together. They cut through it. Maybe they cut through it fast, or maybe the people around them are really like chickens without heads, and they're the ones that are staying cool, calm, and collected. They're the ones making a judgment. The judgment that they make is a new beginning with someone that feels so familiar and loving with them, that completely inspires them. That's your May love story, Sagittarius. And it's a beautiful story. It's very, I mean, these cards are really, 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 it's beautiful. I mean, and honestly, it's another major arcana. So this is like destined. There's an element of fate to it. So if you've been wishing and hoping, because whatever this is obviously the deadlock. This is definitely the deadlock of some relationship situation that you have been waiting for the turning point. You've been waiting for something to change and for things to move forward, and maybe you've been trying to move it forward or trying to change it, and it just hasn't really worked, and it hasn't really gone anywhere, moved like how you've wanted it to move, and you've been like, oh my God, is it ever going to be different? Is it ever going to work? Well, it wasn't you. It wasn't you this whole time, Sagittarius. This has to happen. It has to be something else affecting the situation, and not you, doing something or saying something or, taking an action. It has to come from the cosmos. And when it does, it's gonna, like I said, it's gonna get some people ruffled, but it's how it's supposed to be. It's the only way that it can be. Okay. Pull a couple more cards for you. Do you have is that something? Did I just see something? Give me a second. No, I'm just seeing things. So this week is April. Ooh, another major arcana card. The Hermit. Ooh, Sagittarius. It's so interesting. You have Jupiter going retrograde in your sign right now, and that's going to be affecting a lot of you very differently because we're not all the same. Some people, so there's no two charts that are exactly alike. I mean, we're as different as everything else. So the Hermit, when Jupiter is direct, it expands everything it touches. So if Jupiter is in your first house of self direct, meaning that it's going, it's doing its thing, rotating in the right motion, then in your, I'm a Sagittarius. I have my first house. Where are we? Is that you? Honor bearer. That's you. I don't know why that took me so long. So this is you. It's it's your first house. That's in house number 1. You are vivacious, and you have vitality and charisma, and you can share yourself with people easily, and you're extroverted. All your energy is external, and it's easily external. It flows external. You meet people, and you can make eye contact, and you can speak, and you can interact with them, and you can connect with them. You can inspire them, and you can motivate them, and you are there with them in the outer world. External. Okay? You know where I'm going with this? So when Jupiter goes retrograde, when it goes, I don't know why I made that sound. When it goes retrograde and it goes backwards, I'm going along direct, and then I stop, and now I'm going backwards, retrograde. It has more of an energy like this, the Hermit. All that energy that was before going out and externalized in an extroverted fashion, all that energy goes inwards. It goes inside you. It's all rotated back, all internalized. And you take time alone to sort it out, and you take time alone to think about it and ruminate and feel things and analyze your feelings and question things. You feel pain. This is how it happens. This is how it goes. This is won't get into personal stories, but this is how it goes. So you feel pain. There's something that happens to you, something you did, whatever it is, whatever the horrible, deep, dark pain is, you feel it. You feel the pain. Most people can't handle it. Most people will try to numb the pain. They will distract themselves from the pain. They will avoid the pain. They will create mechanisms to put away the pain, and all these different things that people do to not feel the pain. They do. Okay? However, we're on this. Okay, if you're Sagittarius watching me like 25 minutes in, we're obviously on the same frequency. Okay? So if you're still here, we're like we're vibing at like the same. That's you, that's me. Okay. So all of that, and you can handle the pain. So we're going through the pain. We're feeling it. We're allowing ourselves to feel this pain because we're going to turn it into emotional wisdom. Yeah. That's what we're going to do. That's what the Hermit does. That's what the Hermit does. That's the card I just pulled. Okay? So, we're feeling the pain. Whatever this has roots in, painful. Painful. Because this is a relationship. This is a relationship in your life, Sagittarius. It's painful. It's painful. You're feeling the pain. You're feeling the pain. You're feeling the pain. And you're like, oh my God, I don't know how much more I can take. I don't know. Okay, and then other things happen. You go through highs and lows through this pain. But while you're feeling the pain, you get insights. And you start asking yourself questions. And you start asking questions about other people and other things, and the why and the how and the when and the where and the what and the how and the why and the why and the why and the why. And sometimes, some of those times when you ask why, the answer comes in like a lightning bolt, and it clicks, the light goes on, and you might have a personal tower moment because the truth, it feels like this. Even though it's good for you, it'll feel like, I just took one to the chest. Like I just took it right there. Oh, I feel the lightning bolt strike my tower. Oh. And that's what happens. And then it leads to more pain because you thought it was pain enough. Okay, someone hurt me. That's pain, and that's painful enough. That could feel pretty bad. Make me feel like I don't know what's what. I don't know what end is up or which way's down. That's bad enough. When you understand the why, it's worse. It's a lot worse. It's a lot worse. Learning, yeah, it's a lot worse. I won't get into any specifics because for everyone it will be different. Some of you have childhood pain. Some of you have relationship pain. Some of you have, all kinds of different pain. Okay, it's tragedy striking out of nowhere. You lost the love of your life. You lost your daughter. You lost, your sister was a murder victim. You lost a baby, a stillborn. Everything. Had a bad childhood. Everyone's gonna have something different. Okay. But for you, Sagittarius, who's still watching at 28 minutes, God bless your soul, you are different and you're doing something right. This week, April 28th, 2019, you're taking the time to be a little bit of a hermit at times. And just because what the Hermit does, this is like, thus spoke Zarathustra. It's like this Nietzsche. He goes to the top of the mountain to be alone, to feel the pain, to ask the questions, to have the insights and realizations that he needs to turn that. And that's how you do it. That's how you turn emotional pain into wisdom. I just sing. Okay, he goes to the top of the mountain just like that. And when he's turning emotional pain into wisdom, he's communicating with the divine and he's building a connection to the cosmos. Okay? When he learns and when he amasses information, when he really gets that wisdom and he has his own enlightenment, that's when he has this lantern. Look at that lantern, it's gorgeous. Oh, it's so pretty. That's when he wants to take that, bring it back down the mountain to the village and share it with everyone else who's going to take it for granted because they hadn't done the work themselves. The microphone's that way. Who haven't done the work themselves, so they don't understand the value of it. If I tell you something that you haven't learned yourself, you're not going to really connect with what I'm saying as much as if you went through it, unless you really trust me like a whole lot. Okay? So this, I can't believe you have another major arcana card. This is something really happening with you, Sagittarius. You're like the star of like May, I feel like. I've only done Scorpio and Sagittarius. Who knows what everyone else has going on. But I just want to say, how many do you have? You have 5. I only pulled 9 cards for you, Sagittarius, and you already have 5 major arcana cards. Everything that's happening with you right now is completely fated and destined, and your soul is here to evolve. Everyone on my frequency watching my video right now, and it's not just me channeling this. There's other people channeling this energy for you too, I'm sure. However, what I'm telling you right here and right now is that this is ordained on another level that you chose before you incarnated into this physical body, Sagittarius, that you were going to come here, you were going to feel some things, but you were going to expand philosophically and emotionally and mentally, and you were going to expand inwards, because Jupiter direct, like I said, remember, extroverted, expanding outwards. Okay, Jupiter goes retrograde. It expands inward. You expand the inside. You expand the philosophy and you expand the spirituality, the inner spirituality. That's what you're here to do. That's what you're doing this week, April 28th, 2019. And Sagittarius, it's so cool because it leads you to a new relationship. It's like you do the work and then you get the reward. And you're doing the work this week, Sag. You really are. And a lot of the work, I feel like you did a lot of the work already, and that this is now the cosmos. It's the cosmos's turn. The cosmos is. It's the universe's turn to finish off. Like, it's like they looked down and said, oh, I see that Sagittarius, these little Sages, these, centaurs, their souls are wanting to evolve. Their souls want to grow. They want to do it. And they're doing the work. They're doing the work. They're not, they're still kind of being held up a little bit. I think I can meet them halfway. I think I can meet them halfway, says the cosmos, and strikes. Lightning strikes your life. How cool is that? Lightning strikes Sagittarius, and then you are there to make the very best of it. And you are there because you're going to go on and off with taking the time alone this week, April 28th, to ruminate and think and strategize and wonder and ask yourself questions about you and your life and who you are and the universe. And you're going to find your answers inside. The cosmos is going to help you. And that's part of how the cosmos is helping you. The cosmos is causing these situations in your life and these lightning bolt events to trigger this and this, to trigger you to ask, you know, why, you know, that's the gift. That's the gift. And that's what's prompting you, Sagittarius, to make your judgment call. You've heard it. There's something, remember we said that earlier, there's something about hearing and music and audible, the trumpet sound of, oh my God, did I say it was Raphael or Gabriel? Jeez Louise. Meine Gotte, mother of pearl. I don't remember. But you hear it. That's the point. The point is that you hear it. You hear the voice. You hear the sound. You hear the music. You hear the beat. You hear the rhythm. You hear what you need to hear to make your judgment call. That's what comes in crystal clear. Crystal clear for you, Sagittarius. And then when you make your judgment call, you have something really special to look forward to. That is so cool. You have a new beginning. You have beautiful inspiration. You have, you know, nostalgia. And this is like warm, fuzzy feelings right here. These are like the warm, fuzzy, happy, homey feelings. Like you're home with somebody because you've made a home with them before, like in a past life, karmic situations. It's karma coming back. After you do the work, the inner work, Sagittarius, you get the reward. Oh, I want you to win. I really, really want you to win. I think you do. I think you have a great May to look forward to, Sagittarius. I think you're going to be just fine. I think you're going to be the King of Swords. I think you're going to be the Hermit. I mean, this is strategy, and this is turning emotional pain into wisdom, taking time alone to do it, though. So I think this week you're going to take some time alone. I think you're going to strategize. I think if this tower strikes this week, I don't think it's going to be, I don't know. Take a look. Just, you know, you won't have to really keep an eye out or an ear out for it. It's going to find you. So, but, you know, other people are going to be like, so when that happens, you know what to do. I will pull one more card as a closing piece of advice for our Sagittarius. Oh, I can't wait to watch this video back. Oh my God. You saw that. You totally saw that. So what is the universe telling me to tell you, Sagittarius? Hold on to your strength. Hold on to your strength, Sagittarius. You are so strong. You have to remember it. And it's not just the strength. Look at this beautiful yellow sky in the background. It's taming the wild beast. She is taming this beast by looking into its eyes. She is not being rough with this animal. She's not forcing it into submission. She's not forcing anything. She is inspiring it to trust her, and that is her strength. That is her strength. She has the cosmic lemniscate above her head, the infinity symbol, which is immortal. It's immortality. It's something that endures. It's something that's always there. You can count on it. You can trust it. It keeps going. Energy keeps going. It never, ever really ends. Okay? So hold on to that. Keep your strength. Keep your focus. I can't believe this. The last card of advice for you, Sagittarius, is another major arcana. Oh my God. I have to remember to call you people. Please comment. Let me know how this all works out, because you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 major arcanas and an ace. There's only 3 cards left. There's only 3 cards left. This is all happening to you. All you have to do, you've got this. You've got this, Sagittarius. All you have to do is handle it the right way, step by step. And all you have to do to handle it the right way is to be the King of Swords, to use your logic and your mental acuity. Do not let anyone suck you into lies and delusion and petty squabbles and deceit. Deceit. If you know someone's lying, follow your intuition, and to take enough time for yourself to rebuild your strength. That's all you need to do. That's all you need to do. Hold on to your inspiration. You have something to look forward to, Sagittarius. That's exciting. Hold on to that. But this is you getting a handle on whatever it was, this past situation that was maybe causing you some stress over waiting and having to be patient and not really knowing how it was going to turn out. And then this Tower card hits and the universe kind of makes the decision for you a little bit. And whatever's left over after the Tower strikes, you make the judgment on. You make the judgment on using your logic and your intuition and your emotional wisdom. You make the judgment based off of that. And that is how you have tamed the beast of your former pain, of your former indecision or stress, whatever that was giving you so much stress. That's how you tamed it. That's how you do tame it. That's how you will tame it. That's how you really get control of the beast that's really uncontrollable. Something that was controlling you, you are now able to control through your emotional wisdom and your logic. So just keep your head, keep it clear, keep yourself, you know, take care of yourself and make your final judgment and you will be good to go. Okay, Sagittarius, I'm so excited for you. Please let me know how this all works out. I'd love to hear about it. I hope this helped you out. Thank you. Take care. And until next time. Okay, bye.